Are you still waiting for motivation to strike? Wake up! Success doesn't come to the weak, it comes to the ruthless executors. Every day you wait isn't another day you're losing. You want change? Then change your damn habits. You want to win? Then force yourself to act, even when it's boring, painful, or terrifying, day by day. That's how champions are made. Let's cut the crap and dive into what it really takes to dominate, one brutal, disciplined day at a time. Excuses are the invisible chains keeping you average. They're the lies you dress up as logic to justify staying weak, broke, and stuck. You think you're being smart, being patient, or being realistic, but the truth is you're scared. Scared to fail, scared to succeed, scared to face the brutal reality that the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the bullshit you keep feeding yourself. Every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, every time you say, I'm too tired, I'm not ready, or I need more information, what you're really saying is, I'm too soft to handle greatness. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good, because change doesn't happen in comfort. Comfort is the killer of ambition, the destroyer of hunger, and the breeding ground of mediocrity. You think success waits for the perfect mood, the perfect time? No, success bows only to action, ruthless, daily, uncomfortable action. Look around. The people winning didn't get there because they had better ideas. They're not more talented. They just did the damn work while you were making excuses. They forced themselves to show up on the days that they didn't feel like it. And that's the difference. Winners act despite feelings. Losers are slaves to them. The person who executes on a bad day beats the person who overthinks on a good one. Every time. How do you kill excuses? You attack them. You call them what they are. Weakness, fear, laziness. You stop romanticizing your limitations. You stop posting quotes and start building habits. You stop searching for secrets and start honoring discipline. You don't need another damn podcast or motivational video. You need to stand up, face the mirror, and say, no more. No more lies. No more mental gymnastics. No more blaming your past, your parents, your environment, your genetics, or your circumstances, because even if those things are real, they're not reasons, they're just realities. And winners don't complain about reality, they dominate it. Burn the phrase, I don't feel like it, from your vocabulary. Erase it, kill it, replace it with, I do it anyway. That's your new code. Because that's the truth about success. It doesn't care how you feel. It only cares what you do. And if you want to rise, if you want to build something that lasts, you have to outwork your excuses every single day. That's the cost. Not comfort, not motivation, just action. Brutal, consistent, no matter what execution. So ask yourself, are you really tired or just undisciplined? Are you really stuck or just afraid? Are you really not ready or just unwilling to step into the fire? The harsh truth is this: if you want to change your life, you have to force yourself to do what you've been avoiding. No more stories, no more pity, no more distractions, just one decision: execute. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because that's what separates the lions from the lambs. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and domination, not effort, not desire, not vision boards or daydreams. Discipline. Cold, consistent, brutal discipline. The kind that doesn't care how you feel, what time it is, or whether the sun is shining. You've been lied to your entire life by people who told you to wait for motivation, to listen to your heart, to follow your passion. That's a fairy tale for cowards. You don't need motivation. You need to build a mental military. You need to become a soldier of execution. Motivation is for amateurs. It's for the weak-minded who need a cheerleader before they lift a finger. Professionals don't wait for the right moment, they make the moment right. Every single day, whether it's raining or snowing, whether they're sick, tired, or heartbroken, they show up. Why? Because discipline is the foundation of every empire ever built. You don't rise to greatness by accident. You rise through pain, repetition, and showing up when no one's watching. When the crowd is gone, the lights are off, and all that's left is you and the decision to act or to quit, that's when the real warriors are made. People talk about balance like it's a badge of honor. Forget balance, embrace obsession. Become possessed with the idea of showing up no matter what. You train your body to move before your mind has a chance to make excuses. You set the alarm, and when it rings, you get up. No snooze, no debate, no hesitation. That's discipline. That's power. You want success? Then treat action like oxygen. No action, you die. It's that simple. Because the second you stop executing, you start decaying. Every day you don't take action is a day you're dying inside. One skipped workout, one avoided call, one delayed decision. That's all it takes to slide right back into the pit of mediocrity. Discipline doesn't mean perfection. It means you don't negotiate with your standards. You don't beg yourself to do the work. You command yourself. You train that inner voice to shut the hell up and get out of the way. And when it resists, and it will, you crush it with forward motion. Every time you act in spite of your feelings, you build muscle. Not just physical, mental, strategic. That's how you rise above average. That's how you stop being a spectator in your own life. So stop talking about what you're going to do. Nobody cares. Stop announcing your goals like the world owes you applause. It doesn't. What it respects, what it rewards, is execution. Ruthless, daily, disciplined execution. Make discipline your religion. Make it the God you serve. Worship at the altar of work, effort, and consistency. Because if you don't, you'll stay stuck in the prison of your excuses, praying for motivation, while the discipline dominate everything you ever wanted. Looking at the big goal will paralyze you. That's not some theory. That's a cold, brutal fact. Most people aren't failing because they're not capable. They're failing because they're staring up at this massive mountain of ambition, frozen in fear. It's too much. It's too far. I don't know where to start. That kind of thinking, it's a death sentence to success. That's how cowards think. That's how quitters justify giving up. And if you don't want to be either of those, you've got to train your mind to do something radically different. Shrink the damn mountain. You want the $1 million business, the shredded body, the discipline of a Navy SEAL? Fantastic. But guess what? You don't get that by sitting around fantasizing about the peak. You get that by grinding through the dirt, one step at a time, day after day, without whining. You break that mountain down into bite-sized, daily non-negotiables. That's the difference between dreamers and doers. Dreamers talk about goals. Doers wake up at 5 a.m. and attack the process. Dreamers wait for the perfect time. Doers create momentum with tiny, ruthless actions stacked daily. The empire isn't built in one swing. It's brick by brick, one decision at a time. And here's the secret. Those small, seemingly insignificant actions, that's where the real war is won. Waking up early when you don't feel like it. Making the call even when you're nervous. Hitting the gym when your body's screaming, stay in bed. It's boring, repetitive, unsexy. But that's where the gold is. That's where character is forged. So that's how you transform from a weak excuse maker to a focused execution machine. Let's be clear, shrinking the mountain doesn't mean shrinking the goal. It means attacking it strategically. You still want the throne. But you realize that the way to get there isn't with one massive leap. It's with 1,000 daily sprints. You divide that goal into 90-day missions, then break those into weekly targets, then break those into daily executions. Now, instead of staring at Mount Everest, you've got a hill you can crush today. And when you crush today enough times, guess what? You look back and the damn mountain's behind you. You're not overwhelmed anymore because you've trained your brain to see tasks, not titans. You've replaced fear with focus. The only thing that matters now is today's brick. Not next month, not next year, today. That's how beasts move. That's how killers in business, in fitness, in life operate. They don't flinch at the size of the mountain. They just start swinging the pickaxe. So next time your mind tells you it's too big, too far, too impossible, shut it down. Focus on one brick, lay it perfectly, then show up tomorrow and lay the next, and the next, and the next. Eventually, the world looks up and sees a fortress, but you know the truth. You didn't climb the mountain, you became it. One relentless day at a time. If you hit the pillow without making progress, you failed. Let that sink in. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how busy your day was. If you didn't move the needle, even a damn inch, you're lying to yourself. You think you're maintaining, but you're not. You're regressing. Because life doesn't stop. Time doesn't pause for your excuses. While you're taking a rest day from your dreams, someone else is working, someone hungrier, someone meaner, someone willing to bleed for what you keep postponing. You need to hate inaction like it's poison, because it is poison. It doesn't kill you instantly, it seeps in slowly, silently, disguising itself as comfort. One skipped day becomes two. Two becomes a week. A week becomes a month of justifying why life got in the way. You're not tired, you're undisciplined. You're not overworked, you're distracted. And every time you choose nothing over action, you're voting against your future. Your goals don't care how you feel. Your dreams aren't waiting for you to feel ready. Results only care about one thing: execution. And execution is a daily decision. You either build momentum or you kill it. And momentum is brutal. It takes forever to build and seconds to lose. You think a rest day is harmless? Think again. The mind is a master negotiator. Skip once and it will convince you to skip again. But if you condition yourself to push, even when you don't want to, that's when you become dangerous. That's when you separate from the masses who are addicted to mediocrity. You need to become allergic to zero progress days. You need to feel sick to your stomach when you lay down at night knowing you didn't earn your sleep. Not every day is going to be perfect. You're going to stumble. You're going to get hit. But there is always something you can do. 5 minutes of effort beats zero. 1 rep beats none. 1 outreach call, 1 page written, 1 task executed. It's not about the size, it's about the refusal to surrender to stagnation. Progress doesn't have to be loud, it just has to be consistent. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards performance. And performance is not a once-a-week event, it's a daily battle with the version of you that wants to quit. That lazy voice that whispers, take it easy today. You want to silence that voice? Outwork it. Out-discipline it. Drown it in consistent, relentless progress. Winners don't wait for ideal conditions. They act. They create their momentum, and they guard it like their life depends on it. Because it does. You're not here to coast. You're not here to survive. You're here to conquer. So make progress your obsession. Make results your standard. And when your head hits the pillow tonight, ask yourself one thing. Did I push the mission forward? If the answer is no, get up and fix it. You don't get days off from greatness. You want results? Then build a routine that forces results. I'm not talking about some feel-good morning ritual where you light candles and journal your dreams. I'm talking about a battle plan. A daily execution ritual that doesn't ask for permission or wait for inspiration. You wake up, you move your body, you set your targets, and you attack. No whining, no dragging your feet, no maybe later. You attack your day like a savage, because the world only remembers the savage who wins. The weak wake up hoping to feel inspired. The strong wake up and follow a system. You think success is about luck or timing? Hell no, it's about consistency. Ruthless, boring, repetitive consistency. 1 hour of focused execution is worth 10 hours of scattered effort. So what does that mean for you? It means doing the same set of high-impact actions every single day until your life bends to your will. That means no more winging it, no more starting your day by scrolling your phone and wondering what to do. You wake up and you already know, because you've set up your execution ritual like a damn machine. First thing, move your body. Shock your nervous system into alertness. You think high performers wake up and lounge around? They charge into their day. Exercise isn't about fitness, it's about dominance. Get your blood pumping and you're halfway to crushing the rest of the day. Then, set your targets. Not a to-do list, I'm talking about targets that move the needle. What are the 3 things you must destroy today to get closer to your goal? Write them, commit to them, lock in, and then go full blast. Execution isn't about doing 100 things okay, it's about doing a few things with precision, aggression, and non-negotiable intent. And let's be clear, this isn't about waiting until you feel right. Winners operate on command. You want to build momentum? Then eliminate options. Make your execution ritual a non-negotiable part of your life. You don't ask yourself, do I feel like doing this today? You just do it every single day. Discipline is the doorway. Ritual is the key. Eventually, something crazy happens. Your life starts to respond. Things start moving. Why? Because consistent execution bends the universe. It's a law of nature. You do the work long enough, hard enough, and without excuse, and the world has no choice but to yield. That's not magic, that's math. This isn't for the casual crowd, it's for killers, builders, people who are sick of staying stuck. You don't change your life with a one-time burst of effort. You change it by building an ironclad ritual of execution that slams into your goals every day like a wrecking ball. So forget trying, forget hoping, start executing like your life depends on it, because it does. Stop negotiating with your goals. Stop making it optional. You want freedom, you want power, then earn it. One brutal, unforgiving, relentless day at a time. Force yourself to move. Force yourself to execute. Because in this life, you either make it happen or you become another forgotten excuse. Now get off your ass and do the work.